All right, so here we go. As you can see, we have a timer and it's speeding up. That's because, well, it is simulating the world. It is constantly simulating the world, and this is the fastest speed it can be at while simulating. Oh, actually, let's hit ramp. When you hit ramp, it tries to leave you at 20 minutes. That's why we clicked ramp and it got us in as fast as possible. Well, that's the reason why. So yeah, that's what happens when you have a dynamic campaign being simulated all of the time, even when you are outside the 3D world. Yeah, it's pretty fantastic. What can I tell you? Okay, so let's get this going. I'm gonna show you something real quick with the pilot. We got these beautiful checklists that we got them because of the weapon delivery planner, and these are awesome. Here on the left we have the mission briefing, here on the right we have the weather briefing. Let's left click on both and we're going to the data card information. It's really awesome. So over here on the first one we have the ATIS information, air bases information, the ones we are flying to, well, the one we're departing, arriving, and the alternate. We got flight information, the Takan yardstick for our flight. We have the package information, the 3 flights inside our package, the type of aircraft each flight has, the radios, the IDM codes for each, flight 110, flight 220, flight 330, the yardstick Takan of each flight lead, their tasks. We also have well, all this beautiful steer point information, their numbers, their actions, times on station, headings, distances, speeds, altitudes, minimum fuels. Good stuff. Over here on the right side we have our call sign, our package, our mission name. We have the takeoff loadout information, something really interesting as an example: 13 degrees afterburner for takeoff, rotation at 161 knots. We also have our weapons information, and also like the support aircraft information. The tanker, it's Takan, it's radio frequency, AWACS, JSTAR. Yeah, it's awesome, and it's gonna be very useful for this flight. But for now, let's start this aircraft. I'm gonna be doing this as fast as I possibly can while being faithful to the 3-sweep method. And if you want a more detailed explanation of everything that is going on the startup procedure, go and check out my F-16 startup procedure video. It's really fun, and you really should check it out. Okay, anyway, let's start. Master lights to norm, articulation, wing and tail and fuselage, fuel to normal, battery on battery. Now we go radio 1. I'm gonna have the volume a little bit low because I want to, well, I don't want them to mess up too much stuff. I want you guys to be able to hear me. Backup radio to both. That's okie dokie. Let's close the canopy. While that is closing, we can turn the anti-ice to on, and also put the air source to norm. And that is basically it for the first sweep. We only need to close that spider, and that's it. Let's go for the second sweep. We go straight for the battery. We turn that to main power, starter to starter 2. And we're gonna wait for a RPM of 25. And then we will advance the throttle to idle. RPM at 20. It gets a little slow here, so we must be patient. Almost 25. That's good enough. 25, advancing throttle to idle. Good FTIT temperatures. The light for the hydraulic pressure has gone out. That's good. Alright, good nozzle position, good oil pressure, FTIT looking good, hydraulic pressure looking good. Alright, everything seems to be awesome. Over here, let's now do the probe heat to on, and the avionics. Let's power these bad boys immediately. while the DED powers on, let's do radar altimeter standby, FCR on, left hardpoint on. That's where we have our radiation sensor over there, so that's really cool. Let's do the FLCS reset. No, wait. Let's turn on our HUD. I'm gonna just wait. Yeah, I was just waiting for this bit to commence. Let's do FLCS reset. There we go. And test. Let's remove those. Let's clear those warnings. Let's go back to FCR and DTE and load our data cartridge. Let's wait for that to load. We don't want to mess anything up while that is happening. Awesome. There we go. So we only have one warning remaining, seat not armed. We do not have any obstacles above our head, so we can arm our seat, not a problem. Let's click on F acknowledge. And yeah, we are pretty much ready for sweep number 3. That's the final sweep. Okay, so IFF master to norm, CNI to UFC, ECM operational. Let's power the RWR. Jammer on, RWR on, chaffs on, flares on, and mode 2 auto for the time being. Parking brake on. And what else? Got over here everything under control. Let's do a system test for the RWR. We can definitely hear it, and sounds pretty good. Let's test the launch. Good. And let's hand off the RWR. There we go. Good. And over here on the right, basically what's remaining is to turn on our oxygen. Oh my goodness, I absolutely forgot about starting the alignment. Once the DED comes alive, you need to start the alignment, set it to norm. So yeah, whoopsie, my bad. As we can see, the alignment process is doing a-okay. But yeah, we're pretty much done with everything. I just kind of messed up my alignment just a little bit for like 30 seconds. So it's still okay. We're good. We can do a couple of things in the meantime. There's no problem. Now the first thing that we are going to do is, well, we know our bingo fuel is 1,500 for we have it over here. Yeah, bingo 1,500. So what we're gonna do is set our bingo, make sure it's at 1,500. Let's go to list. Bingo is number, well, of course you need to go to the main menu by hitting return on the DED, then go list, press 2 for bingo, and it's already at 1,500. That's okay. Let's click return to go back to the DED menu or main page as you wish to see it. And we also should enter the package aircraft into our data link. So let's go to list. Data link is echo of enter, and air to ground data link, we don't care. Let's click on sequence. Intraflight, this is the one we want. We have 2 flights right now, 1-1 and 1-2. I am 1-1 and 1-2 is my buddy here, my wingman. So what we want to do right now, it's get the other aircraft from our package in there. So we know we have on IDM 20 we have 2 aircraft, and in IDM 30 we have 1 aircraft. So it's quite simple actually. Let's go to position number 3 and enter 2-1. That is the flight lead of flight number 2. 2-2, that's his wingman, and 3-1, that's the flight lead of flight number 3. And that's it. Go back into the menu. Pretty sweet, huh? Now regarding the steer point, we're going to be flying directly to steer point 2. Steer point 1 is basically this airfield. So let's go to steer point 2. Or you know what, let's go straight to 3, because steer point 3 is going to be the holding point. So let's go straight into waypoint 3. That's where we want to be. And I'm just gonna select uniform because that's what we're gonna be playing around with in a little bit when when the alignment completes. And yeah, right now it's 202. So we are going to wait a little bit. We are supposed to take off at 2:09. That's our takeoff time. So what we're gonna do is wait until it aligns. If it aligns earlier than 5 minutes before takeoff, I'm gonna speed up the simulation a little bit just to show you guys how that is done. It's really cool. Okay, and there's also something that we need to do before taxiing. We need to get rid of the ground chocks and the ground EPU safety pin. We click T once, one for removing the EPU ground safety pin. T once again. This is the ATC commands, and this is the ground page. If you keep clicking T, you're gonna go through the other ones like tower and approach and departure and blah blah blah. But right now, obviously, we want to be at ground page. Number 2 to remove chocks, and number 3 would be for request taxi and departure. But we are not doing that right now. We can see the align is flashing. That means the alignment process has finished. We can also see that if we on the main page over here of the DED, we click on list and then we click on 6 for INS. Oops. We can see the ready flashing. That means we are ready. Let's go back and let's let's get rid of, oh my goodness, the pilot, and set this to nav. Okay, there we go. Okay, so just to show you real quick, if you click tab once, time passes twice the speed. Then you click caps lock, 4 times the speed. So that's really good if you are waiting for your takeoff time. That's really good. Click tab once, you go to ×2, tab once again, and you go to normal speed. We are at 2:05, so we should be taxiing for takeoff now. So what are we going to do? Let's go into the page over here to our airport diagram, and we are basically over here by Papa 4. So we're basically going to be taxiing Papa 4, which I think these guys, the ATC calls it November, and then we do Papa, and then we're probably gonna do Golf, because I'm almost sure we are taking off from runway 14 right.
Hammer 6-2 ship F-16. Request taxi.
Okay, Hammer 2 is requesting a taxi.
You are number 4 for departure. Hold present position.
He's number 4 for departure.
Mustang 4-2 F-16 taxi.
Yeah, it told them to hold and to give way for us, so we should definitely keep moving because they are waiting for us. That's the cool thing about BMS. It's quite smart. The ATC is quite smart. It already knows the times for everybody, so a lot of stuff going on. Let's request the taxi for departure.
Mustang 4-2 ship F-16s. Request taxi.
Good morning, Mustang 4. You are number 2 for departure. Taxi, November, Papa,
November,
Golf, and then hold short.
Papa, Golf.
Runway 14 left.
We hold short, runway 14. Okay, that sounds good to me. Let's commence the taxi. So, parking brake off, taxi lights on, and let's go. Another thing I wanted, guys, nose wheel steering absolutely needs to be on. Another thing I wanted to show you guys, if you press T a couple of times and you reach the comment page, you can actually request QNH from the ground. This is really cool. QNH 294, thank you. And we can also, I mean, we know the runways that we are using for takeoff right now, but in case we didn't, we can also go again, into the comment page and request the takeoff runway by clicking 3.
Mustang 41 Kimpo, runway 14 right for takeoff.
14 right. I'm gonna set that over here just because it's good information to always have with me. 14 right. Well, 14. And let's set the heading as well at 14, just in case we use the heading autopilot. Okay, let's continue taxiing. Let's stop wasting time. We are already at 2:07. Supposedly we are taking off at 2:09. We're not gonna make it, but it's okay. That's what the holding steer point that we got is for in case you take a little bit more to take off from the
Hammer 6 taxi, November, Papa, Golf, and then hold short, runway 14 left.
There she goes. Now she's telling them that they can commence taxi. But yeah, if we depart late from the airfield, well, that's what the holding steer point is for, just to make a little bit of time so that all of the package flights are ready to reach the push steer point at the same time. After the holding comes the push. And yeah, we don't have to all reach the holding steer point at the same time. What we need to do is reach the holding steer point on its time frame. As you can see, it has a time frame from 2:17 to 2:23. So just make sure to reach that steer point between that time. And yeah, after that, make sure to be right on time. You need to be right on time for the push and for the next waypoints and blah blah blah. Okay, almost reaching the holding point for runway 14 left. We're currently taxiing via Papa, and then what was it, Golf? This one to our left. So yeah, as you can see, maybe the looks are not the best on Falcon BMS. It can look a little bit funky, but honestly, I'm okay with that. Really, what makes this shine is the AI and the implementation of the systems and all that. It's just incredible.
Taxi, Golf, and hold short, runway 14 right.
Okay, we got permission to continue taxi via Golf and hold short of runway 14 right. So yes, I was saying, it's I don't know about you, but yeah, graphics are really cool and all, but I am in for the experience, and definitely BMS gives an amazing experience. The logic behind its systems, the AI, just the way everything is simulated, it's just fantastic.
Switch to 4090.
Okay, we must contact tower for departure. Tower obviously is on the next preset on our comms ladder, so let's just switch to number 3, and let me just get ready real quick for takeoff. I'm gonna turn on the flash. I'm gonna turn on the oh, this guy, I should have had it on standby, but yeah, okay, it's a norm now, whatever. Landing lights on and radar altimeter on, and that's about it. Okay, so let's contact tower. Let's press T and twice. Now we are here on the tower page. 1 for departure. Ready for departure.
4, 2 shift, F-16s, ready for departure. Mustang 4, Impel Tower, weight 150 at 11 knots, runway 14 right. You're cleared for takeoff.
Okay, we are cleared for takeoff. Let's align over here and just wait for our wingman to align with us. There we go. Nose wheel steering off. That's our wingman right there, and that's the other flight group that wants to take off. He's probably gonna call tower and tell them that he's ready for takeoff. I'm gonna wait for him. I just want you guys to hear him. It's so cool, the AI here.
Hammer 6, 2 ship, F-16s, ready for departure. Hammer 6, hold short.
It's amazing, isn't it? Yeah, they are holding short for us, so let's get a move on. Okay, so 1614, rotate. Full afterburner, and 13 degrees nose up once we take off. Here we go, rotating. Ooh, there we go. Positive rate, gear up. That was a big pull, 13 right there. Oh, nice.
Mustang 4-1, contact departure.
2, airborne.
Hammer 6, Impel Tower, weight 150 at 4 knots.
Okay, I'm gonna take it a little bit on the fuel.
Cleared for takeoff.
I don't want to burn excessive fuel, and we are clear for joining departure. So let's go for uniform 4.
F-15, 30 miles, northeast.
Tango until departure. There we go.
Visual landing.
Hog 22, turn right heading 260, descend to 4000, runway 14 left.
Okay, let's let them know that we're
Mustang
airborne.
4, airborne. 2 shift, F-16s, 4000.
Mustang 4, Kimpo, departure, fly heading 015, resume on navigation.
Okay, let's
Two,
fly
in position.
directly to 0.3. She basically told us that we can resume our navigation, so yeah, let's go straight to 0.3 now. And what we're gonna do is over here, the HSD, let's take it all the way to 60 so we can see all that's going on over here. Let's turn our radar on. And I'm gonna set this to continuous. This is for our data link. I'm gonna turn it on. I don't remember how this switch is called, but it's on the throttle. But yeah, here we go. Gonna be able to see soon enough the data link operating as it should. Okay, so I tried to start my data link, but that was a little oopsie because of me. I need to be on the AWACS frequency because data link transmits on the uniform, and yeah, all of the other flights are already there. So yeah, anyway, after departure we go straight to AWACS. So let's go to AWACS number 6, and then we should see the data link working. There we go. That's my wingman. Group 3. We're missing group 2. Maybe they are not airborne just yet. Yeah, because we definitely have them in here. Maybe we should just wait a little bit for them. Yeah, we're missing 2-1 and 2-2. Or maybe they had an accident, who knows? But at least they are not. Oh, there they are. There they are. It seems they just took off from wherever they were, or they just activated the. They just switched to the AWACS frequency. That's really interesting. Okay, so what I'm gonna be doing right now is going a little bit too slow. Let me hold my altitude for a little bit. I want to increase my speed and then keep climbing. I want to go all the way to 30,000. So we're going to 0.3. We know that. Let's click over here on number 5 on cruise, and it will tell us the system time 2:17:23. We should be reaching the destination at 2:17. We already missed that, obviously, but our ETA to the 0.3 is 2:23:50. That is lowering a little bit as we increase our ground speed. So at what time are we supposed to leave the holding point? That's at 2:23:10. So we need to make sure our ETA is below 2:23:10. And little by little, it's getting better. We need to speed up. Let's just make sure we are there below 2:23:10, and we're gonna be a-okay. Let's put this in 60 now. Oh, another thing I wanted to show you. You see this line? This is a line that we set up for the front line, so we can have a more situational awareness. Isn't this just great? We did this on the briefing, and we also have the SA3 threat circle, which is also really cool. We know that we gotta be careful if we are gonna be entering that circle. So yeah, that's really cool. Okay, for the ETA we are already below 2:23:10. We're doing actually pretty good. We are doing all right on the speed, but I want to keep climbing. We are 30 miles away, so I'm gonna go about 5 degrees up, nose up. There we go. Let's make that 4. Let's keep pushing. And you know what? If I'm this close to the time on station, I'm just gonna continue going, and I'm not gonna hold. If you were coming in too early, you'll be having to make some turns around steer point 3 until you reach the exit time of that steer point, because you want to reach the push pretty much at the time that they say. Now, we are the first flight of this package, so yeah, they don't really, well, as long as we are first, that's okay for our package. Hopefully we're gonna destroy all of the targets that I have on my that we set up before these guys join, and they may attack some other targets, but the SA-3 should be dead for when those guys reach that waypoint or steer point. So yeah, we're just gonna fly straight through steer point 3. Probably keep climbing a little bit more. Can afford slowing down a little bit more because of our ETA. We are 15 miles away, and what we're gonna do also is, as you can see, the target is really close to the holding point, really close. We're gonna be able to engage quite soon after leaving the holding point, so I'm not gonna bother doing any of these waypoints as long as we kind of maintain the speed that we are expected here on the on this keyboard. We should be reaching the target when we need to. So we are pretty much 10. Let's go straight to waypoint 15, our first target. So let's go to the main DED page, then click 4 for steer point, type 15, and here we go. We're flying straight towards our first target. And let's fence in. Let's turn off our external lights. Also, let's turn on our HMCS. Go. Master arm on, and air to ground. How does that sound? Let's power on our little tiny bombs, and I'm gonna switch to HSD, and yeah, let's do this in A-OK. Actually, I'm gonna go back to the SMS because I like having a look at my number of ordnance, just to make sure that we are dropping the bombs that we want to be dropping. This is the way we're gonna drop these bombs. Is gonna be really easy. We just need to select the target steer point while the FCR is selected, do TMS up, and after that just hold the pickle button until the bomb releases. The velocity vector should start flashing, and we should see a decrease by 1 on the amount of ordnance or bombs. So how do we know when we are in range for the target? Well, that's actually really simple. Right here it tells us we are 230 minutes away from it, and this little arrow over here, once it reaches this bracket, a text will appear saying JIZ, J-I-Z, and once we got that, we are in range, and we can proceed. So yeah, it's gonna be really simple. Once this is on JIZ, we're gonna start dropping bombs, and the procedure is gonna be the target steer point, TMS up, hold the pickle button. Change the steer point to the next target, TMS up, and hold the pickle button. Okay? Pretty simple, huh? These are the fruits of doing a good briefing before starting the mission. Okay, so I'm gonna get ready for the first drop. We are already at 0.15, our first target. FCR is soy. TMS up. There we go. Now that 0 point as our SPI. And we're just waiting for this little arrow to get a little closer. Just a little bit. Let's wait for that JIZ. I'm giving it a little bit of fuel because I am coming a little bit slow, to be honest. We are already on range. That's also because we increased our speed. Let's just make sure this is in order. There we go. Okay, much better. Just remove this and let's start. So, pickle.
Cruiser.
Let's switch to 0.16. TMS up. Pickle.
Cruiser.
17. TMS up. Pickle.
Cruiser.
18. TMS up. Pickle.
Cruiser.
19. TMS up. Pickle. Nothing happened. Pickle again. There we go.
Cruiser.
20. TMS up. Pickle.
Cruiser.
21. TMS up. Pickle.
Cruiser.
And the last bomb. 22. TMS up. Pickle.
Cruiser.
And let's change to air-to-air. We got a master caution warning. Let's change to Cat 1. There we go. And yeah, get a little bit closer. I want to see those bombs drop. Hopefully we don't have air targets closing in on us just yet. Actually, let's go to air to ground and TMS up, just because I want to be able to see this. Okay, here we are. I want to see the explosions and all that stuff, all that good stuff. Maybe these guys are getting some hits. I don't think my bombs already have reached, but they may have. The rest of our package may have started throwing some harms on that direction, and yeah, harms are pretty fast. They are definitely gonna reach the target faster than our small diameter bombs.
Lancer 1, Dragnet 1, be advised, threat aircraft, bullseye 0926821,000.
Because we may be having some targets here, some air-to-air targets. Oh my goodness.
Lancer 1, Dragnet 1, be advised, threat
Okay.
aircraft,
Oh,
bullseye
there we go. There we go.
0967418,000.
Ooh,
Lancer,
oh
1-1,
yes.
good hit.
Oh yes. Oh boy, we got some good hits right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, now we gotta focus because I think we got some aircraft incoming. So let's switch to air. Yeah, HZ, okay. And alright, let's see. What do we have? Let's tell our wingman to go weapons free.
Mustang 4-2, weapons free.
2, we'll go.
Yeah, let's call AWACS and request a vector to the nearest air threat.
Dragnet 1, Mustang 4-1, request vector to threat. Mustang 4-1, Dragnet 1, nearest threat, route 3451914,000. Hot, hostile print J8s, 2-ship.
3519.
Lancer 1, Dragnet 1, be advised, hostiles bearing 3551314,000.
I definitely, nope. I don't see them.
Dragnet 1, Mustang 4-1, request vector to threat. Mustang 4, Dragnet 1, things are quiet right now.
Okay, it seems our guys killed all of the air threats, so we didn't have to do anything. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, let's RTB. Let's land this thing. Let's go to the main menu. Oh, actually, it's 0.11. Enter. And yeah, let's go to the main menu. Uniform radio to 7. Whoops. That's gonna be approach. Just continue climbing on the comms ladder. No biggies there. And yeah, let's get going. Here we are on friendly territory, but really close to enemy territory. So let's keep an eye out. Don't know what may happen. And yeah, let's fly straight towards the airfield. Let's keep climbing a little bit. Let's do 30,000 once again. I'm gonna turn off the HMCS. Okie dokie. And yeah, everything looking a-okay. The arrival should be quite easy. No biggie there.
Bullseye 0454318,000. Track west, hostile.
We're gonna contact approach once we are 30 miles from the airfield. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, we are now less than 35 miles away from our destination, from our airfield. So a rule of thumb I have is the altitude we are at, 32,000. That's the distance when I'm gonna descend, and I'm gonna be descending 10 degrees nose down and go throttle halfway, and that should be perfect. Now we're gonna be landing on runway 14, so let's turn to the right side of the airfield so we can enter on a runway heading towards the break. This should be okay. Let's contact tower and approach and tell them that we're coming in for a overhead approach. That's number 3. Alright, thank you. 85. I didn't set the standard altitude. I forgot all about it, but it's okay. Let's continue our approach. Okay, I see the airfield. We're almost below 10,000. Let's keep descending. Gonna throttle down a little bit more. We're gonna fly right through both runways and brake left. I'm gonna try to do this at around 1,500 feet.
Good morning, Gator 3-1, Kimpo approach. Welcome back. Vectors approach.
There is a lot of stuff approaching and landing and all that stuff, so let's see what's going on there.
Lancer 52, turn left heading 140, hold 3000, maintain 230 knots. Vectors to final, runway 14 left. Gator 3-1, turn left heading 140, descend to 5000, maintain 300 knots. Gator 3-2, turn left heading 140, descend to 6000. Jackal 7-1, maintain final approach course 145, slow to approach speed. Jackal 7-1, contact tower, done final, switch to 4090. Gator 3-2, orbit for spacing 6000. Mustang 4-1, Kimpo.
Okay, we should contact tower now.
Jackal on final, 7. Jackal 7-1, Kimpo Tower, continue inbound for runway 14 left.
West landing.
Jackal Mustang 4, 2-shift, F-16s, inbound for landing. Jackal 7-2, Kimpo Tower, continue inbound for runway 14 left. Mustang 4, Kimpo Tower, continue inbound for runway 14 left, report overhead.
Okay, let's report the overhead.
150 at 8 knots, runway 14 left, clear for landing, jet gear down, 1 brake left. Space 7-1, contact ground, switch to 2, 3,
Let's go to a heading 320.
Space 7-2, contact ground, switch to 2, 3, 6, 7, 0.
2.
Jackal 7-2, Kimpo Tower, Wayne 150 at 8 knots, runway 14 left, clear for landing, jet gear down.
Alright, 320. At 1,500, that's good. Got some aircraft there on final.
Continue inbound for runway 14 left.
Let's try to get behind those. There are a lot of aircraft here. Jeez.
Lancer 5-2, on final. Lancer 5-2, Kimpo Tower, continue inbound for runway 14 left. Hog 2-2, on final. Hog 2-2, Kimpo Tower, continue inbound for runway 14 left.
Wow, lots of people landing. Okay, let's turn left behind these guys. Let's enter the final. Going heading 140. Let's be ready to to report final.
Lancer 5-1, Impel Tower, weight 150 at 7 knots, runway 14 left, clear for landing, jet gear down.
Oh, we're coming a little bit,
Hog 2-2, execute missed approach clearance canceled, vector 140, contact approach for resequencing.
bye, Hog.
Lancer 5-2, Impel Tower, weight 150 at 7 knots, runway 14 left, clear for landing, jet gear down. Mustang 4 on final.
Let's call the final.
Mustang 4, Impel Tower, continue inbound for runway 14 left.
Gear down, all those goodies. Yeah, landing lights. Slow down a little bit. Let's continue our approach.
Jackal 7-2, contact ground, switch to 23670. Mustang 4, Impel Tower, weight 150 at 6 knots, runway 14 left, clear for landing, jet gear down.
Alright, we're clear to land.
2-2, on final. Viper 2-2, Impel Tower, continue inbound for runway 14 left.
Ooh, it's bumpy.
Mustang 4-2, contact ground, switch to 23670.
Oof. A little hard, but still good. Still good. That was a good landing. I'm happy with that.
Viper 2-2, Impel Tower, weight 150 at 5
Nose wheel
knots,
steering
runway
on.
14 left, clear for landing, jet gear down.
Can we make this exit? Can we? I think we can. We just need to slow down a little bit more.
Lancer 5-1, contact ground, switch to 23670.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's get out of here. Oof, lots of things landing after us.
Mustang
Okay.
4-1, contact ground, switch to 23670.
Okay, let's contact ground.
Mustang 4-2, request taxi back. Mustang 4-2, taxi back to the ramp. You are cleared all the way in. Lancer 5-1, request taxi back. Lancer 5-1, taxi back to the ramp. You are cleared all the way in.
Lancer, Mustang 4-1, request taxi back.
Lancer 5-2, taxi to the ramp. Welcome back. Mustang 4-1, taxi to the ramp. You are cleared all the way in.
Okay, there we go. Our wingman, he landed before us. It seems. Damn, he was fast. I wanted to land after all the other landing aircraft, but it seems he was in a hurry. So yeah, let's park right here. Looks like a good place. There we go. Off, parking brake. We can open this beautiful canopy. And here we are. That's basically how your first dynamic campaign mission should go, and yeah, it should be really exciting and really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's now go to end mission. Let's see how we did. Alright, Mustang 4, mission success. Your task success, pilot rating excellent. We did have one loss. Oh my goodness, did we lose this guy over here? Yeah, killed in action. Oh my goodness, Captain Wright, what were you doing? Oh my goodness. Okay, and kills, it seems we got 4 ground kills. I mean, the targets could have moved, but maybe the Lancer 1 took the other 4 targets that we were going for. What a little scallywag. Look at him. But we did excellent. No air-to-air kills, but that's okay. That was not the mission. Would have been fun, but not the mission today. Well, let's see what happened over here. Supposedly we missed a couple of bombs. Okay, yeah, definitely the first 4 ones, the SA-3 sites, it seems the F-15 got him, because I definitely saw the SA-3s destroyed. That is for sure. So it says we missed, but that's because he stole our thunder. What a son of a gun. But we did get some really good hits. Results. Your efforts have helped clear the way for follow-on strikes. Nice. That's what we want to hear on a dynamic campaign. That was really, really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned a lot of things, and also you found it entertaining. And yeah, I hope to see you around. And BMS is great. You should definitely put some time into it. It's really good, and it's only gonna get better. Anyway, that's it for me for today. Happy flying. Cross check out.